We've got 73 days left to go until the 2025 college football season returns. As part of my preparation for our college football studio show, I'm doing one team in 1 minute every single day leading up to kickoff. And today's suggestion from Bella, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Let's get into it. Could year 3 be the breakout moment for head coach Matt Rhule at Nebraska? If history tells us anything, it should be. During both of his stops at Temple and at Baylor, Matt Rhule made incredible jumps in his third year. Now entering year 3 at Nebraska, it started with 5 wins, then 7 wins. Last year, he delivered the Cornhuskers their first winning season since 2016. And while a 7-win season might not feel like a huge accomplishment, it should be viewed as one, because last year they snapped a 7-year bowl drought. They were also ranked in the AP poll for the first time in 5 years, but maybe most importantly, the energy just feels different in Lincoln, Nebraska heading into 2025. True freshman quarterback Dylan Raiola didn't necessarily set the world on fire last year, but passing for over 2,800 yards and 13 touchdowns is certainly a foundation that they can work with there in Lincoln. And it's certainly a foundation that Dana Holgorsen can work with now that he's had a full offseason to prepare and set up Raiola to succeed in 2025. Even with some of the losses at wide receiver from last year, this year's group is poised to be better. And it starts with Kentucky transfer Dane Key. 126 catches, 14 touchdowns in his 3 seasons playing for the Cats. Add on top of that, Ja'Cory Barney Jr. coming back. He led the team with 55 receptions last year. And Emmett Johnson was a guy that Dana Holgorsen really liked and used heavily down the stretch of the season last year. Once he hopped on board, he is also back. Defense was hit or miss last year. They were really good against the run, ranked in the top 10 in that department. Gave up some chunk plays in the passing game. They'll look to improve on that heading into 2025. Special teams. We don't talk about it enough. We should talk about it more. Nebraska has been dismal in the special teams department. Going back to 2019, they have ranked outside the top 90 nationally every single year since then. Hired a new coordinator. They had 10 blocked punts last year, so that's got to change. Taking a look at the schedule, I'd call it manageable. It's certainly not favorable, but you do miss Oregon, miss Ohio State. You also miss Indiana, and maybe most importantly this year, you miss Illinois, who a lot of people are high on heading into 2025. On top of that, you got USC, Michigan, and Iowa in Lincoln, Nebraska this year. Look, I think if Dylan Raiola takes that next step, if Matt Rhule follows his own blueprint heading into year 3, Nebraska could go from rebuilder to Big Ten spoiler really fast.